Hi buddy, Paul back here again with another nice new Steelbook release. This one from Zavvi, and it is a very cool Ghost in the Shell starring Scarlett Johansson and beat Takeshi Ktano, of course. And again, very nicely done, this one. And this is the 3D along with the 2D disc version of the movie. Very nicely done Steelbook edition, this one from Zavvi, as I mentioned, and very much looking forward to it. It's a direct sort of translation of the original anime comic book and also the anime TV series I think there was, and also certainly the anime film version that came before it. But this is the big screen live action version of the movie from 2017. This one's directed by a British director called Rupert Sanders. He previously made the film Snow White and the Huntsman, so he's no stranger to doing sort of fantasy movies in that sort of genre, so hopefully he's the right guy to deliver the goods on this one. Just have a look at the spine there. Just on the front, actually, some of this is very subtly but nicely indented there. So you've got the writing of the Ghost in the Shell, that is indented. The rest of it is a standard sort of nice sheen style front cover to it, and I believe that is taken directly from the cinematic poster of the movie as well. So let's just have a look on the reverse of this one, and again, very simple but very well done. Again, nice sort of deep red sheen to it, not spoilt with loads of jargon about the movie. And again, they're just looking at the very hot, sexy Scarlett Johansson there. This is also just very subtly indented, so nice little extra effort put into designing the Steelbook itself, which is always very good to see, always very welcome. Let's have a look inside as well. Again, just to reiterate the simplicity of this one, but in simplicity quite often you get better than regular, so either it can be too outlandish or, you know, as dull as dishwater. This one's nestles somewhere in between the two, but it just is better to have something in that reverse behind where the discs nestle as the backing art there. But here just feel a little bit skimped on. We've got a nice shot there of Scarlett Johansson as the lead character in the film, but having taken out the discs, which we'll look at briefly in a second, just got the rather dull monotone black background there. Bit of a shame. They could have done, I think there would have been nice if they'd have set it off with the city backdrop, which I believe from this film, certainly looking at the trailer of it and knowing a bit about the manga and the comic book and the previous incarnation as to the film of this one, that very bright, very vivid and excellently drawn, and just rendering that to film, it would have been nice to have had a shot of the skyline or the city, just to show the vibrancy of the film a little bit more. But nevertheless, still overall from Zavvi, nice Steelbook edition, so not too shabby at all, certainly not disappointed. Let's just bring in the discs there as well, and again, very simplistic affair there. Got the 3D disc of the movie, and also the regular 2D version, theatrical version of the film as well. Nothing extended as far as I'm aware. just the regular cut. Don't think this is a film that has got a surprise director's version or extended version to throw out at us at a later date. So what we get here is what was released at the theatres and cinemas. So getting the full version of the film first time out. Not too bad at all. As I mentioned, this live action version is taken from the original comic book Japanese manga from the Japanese creator Masumi Shiro, who was the writer and also the illustrator. And in Japan, when the manga was released, it was known as Mobile Armoured Riot Police, and then had the first serialized release of the manga under the subtext title of Ghost in the Shell, and that was back in 1989. And basically the story tells of the futuristic tale of the fictional counter-cyber terrorist organisation known as Public Security Section 9. Set in the 21st century, this manga in motion, live-action, big-budget movie, stars Scarlett Johansson as the lead character, Major Motoko Kusanagi. She's saved from a brutal terrorist attack and is then cyber-enhanced to be the perfect soldier and sent out to fight terrorism head-on. But of course, as she fights the cause, she begins to learn that what she is fighting for may not actually be all that she has been led to believe. And she starts to question who and what she actually is, and then sets about uncovering the truth about her past. Interesting stuff indeed. All very good, very much looking forward to seeing this one. I believe this release is a region locked Blu-ray for the UK, so region 2. I might be wrong about that, but there's nothing here as far as I can see to actually clarify that. I've got the J card that comes with it as well. Let's just have a quick look at that, give you an idea of what you're getting in this nice release. Not bad at all, as I say, certainly not a shabby release, and another pretty darn good effort from Zavvi, so good on them for that. There we go. This one's got Dolby Atmos sound and also DTS sound and all the goodies that come with it, released in its original theatrical 1:85:1 aspect ratio, which as far as the 3D release for watching at home is concerned, perfect, because most TVs, certainly modern TVs over the last few years or so, your TV is pretty much a screen size that is formatted to that 1:85:1 format friendly, so you're going to get a full screen picture on your TV to view this one, and with 3D that's the best way. When it's in a more widescreen panoramic 2:35:1 and above, you've got the black borders obviously top and bottom, and just takes away your viewing angles and diminishes the size, certainly when it comes to 3D. Certainly the 3D will always pop on the home TVs, decent ones that have been made in recent years, but the 1:85:1 for 3D, I think it's perfect format. So good stuff there. Just touching on the anime film, this came out in 1995. This is old style VHS here, so Ghost in the Shell. This is anime rather than live action, but just as a contrast there. Go, just have a quick look across that, and it is pretty much the same story that we're getting translated over into the live action version with Scarlett Johansson. But just nice to have as a comparison piece there, and anybody who's seen this or got the original anime comic books, you're a fan of this, certainly I would think you're probably quite looking forward in anticipation to seeing this if you haven't already. If you have, do look forward to your thoughts on it. Whether you think it's as good as the original anime, not as good, or just downright terrible, or fantastic. Be really cool to hear your thoughts on this one. But they've certainly striven for, as far as the film is concerned, that many of the visuals and landscapes that were created for the film are direct recreations of the original manga artwork. So this live action version certainly gone out of his way for the fans, I'd said, first and foremost, and then for patrons going to the theatres for entertainment value. They've worked really hard to recapture the original essence of the manga, so you do truly get the manga emotion as far as this live action film is concerned. Also, a little interesting quirk as well is that the Japanese audio dub on this film is several original voice actors recreating their original characters from the 1995 anime movie, which is from director Mamoru Oshii, who gave us his blessing for Scarlett Johansson playing the lead role of the Major in this live action movie, despite her not being the original Japanese oriented character. He still gave full blessing, thinking that she was a perfect actress to play the role as the character was originally created and intended. So I look forward to that. And again, certainly to any fans of the original anime or the comic book, what do you feel about Scarlett Johansson? She is making quite a lot of these big budget movies now, all these sort of comic book like translations. Doing a pretty good job. Certainly as far as her acting career and trade is applied, I think she's doing a pretty darn good job. So fingers crossed on this one as well, that she delivers and just puts the action into this anime live action movie. And it's a good time for all in the ghost in the shell. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and do, as I say, let me know if you picked up this Steelbook edition, if you've seen it in 3D, what your thoughts are on the original anime VHS, if you've got that perhaps, or if you've grown up being a fan of the anime comic book. Really do look forward to hearing your thoughts on that. Till next time, thank you very much as always for watching. I really do appreciate it, and also very much do welcome your comments and thoughts on this and any other video that I put up here on YouTube. Really do enjoy the interaction. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Thanks very much, everybody. See you soon. Bye for now.